Hello, this is Sharon. We're going to talk about Candida today. I have probably half my customers come in and have Candida. And there's a couple of tests that you can have to find out. I have a machine that you can get on and find out if you have Candida. And then I also have a book that you can take. And right here, it shows that make sure you use distilled water, but you get up in the morning, use distilled water, and then you shut your eyes and think of lemon, get a big amount of spit, and then spit in this. And if it stays on top for about a half hour to an hour, your Candida is in balance. But if it has all those strings down, it means you got Candida through your whole body. And then if it drops within an hour down here at the bottom, not only do you have Candida, but you have other funguses in your body. And this has been around, I've known about it for 40 years, so it's been around for a long, long time. And then we have a machine that, it's an energy machine, and you can put your hand on it. And when you put your hand on it, when we go into the cleaning mode into it, it will pick up, the energy of Candida. Because everybody has Candida, but you only want a small amount of Candida. In fact, you're supposed to have 1 Candida to every 100,000 friendly bacteria. So most people have way too much Candida, especially, but I want to talk about this. Lawrence Smith has been up here 6 times for me in Alaska, and he speaks on it because he's the one that wrote the book, and he helped this lady, and it was really neat what he did. The doctor said that she had COPD or MS. He couldn't figure out which one because she couldn't hardly breathe. She was heading for the wheelchair because she was stumbling and not walking good. And anyway, he kept on listening to her, and she lived in an old house. And he said, does it have mold? And she said, yes. And he said, okay, go get it tested. And so she brought the people out, and they tested it and everything like that. But in the meantime, she got on this Candida cleanse, and in the first month, she noticed a difference. She noticed, she could breathe a little bit better. But she kept on it, and it tells you in the book, it shows you how to eat correctly, and it just shows you everything. It's really, really simple. People don't have to really be, too much. Like this right here. See, it says people who live in a place that has mold in their house, it gets in the lungs, and then it goes into the digestive system. Other people, when they eat too much sugar, because I tell my young ladies that come in nursing their baby, and their baby has got thrush in their mouth, it's white, they've got, the bottom is filled with a lot of yeast. I said, get off your sugar and your baby will clear up. We can put something on the rear end, but it will clear up. And they said they don't want to get off the sugar. They said they quit nursing the baby. I said, don't do that. Just quit eating your sugar, because that's what the baby can't handle it. Because that's what's causing. And sometimes babies got rashes from head to toe from eating too much sugar. So most of the time I can talk them out of it, and they won't eat the sugar. But some of them, they just won't do it. But anyway, we need to find out what Candida is. Candida is, there's many types. There's over 900 types of Candida. But the 100, what we deal with, is the Candida that gets into your stomach and then goes to your colon. And if you've ever heard of leaky gut, that's what Candida causes. And it drills holes in your colon, and then it lets the food and the waste material get out into your bloodline, and then you feel really bad. You just don't feel good at all. In a healthy digestive system, there is 1 yeast cell to every 1 million probiotic. So you have 1 yeast cell to 1 million probiotic, but most people have a lot more yeast cells, and that's why. And Candida overgrowth is a state of having more harmful bacteria and yeast than the beneficial, because it's overtaking your body. And then most of the time you get a major disease if you don't get rid of the yeast. You say, oh, it'll go away on its own. It will not go away on its own. I have never seen it go, because it just keeps growing and keeps growing and because it's acid. And Candida Overgrowth damages the digestive system, and it literally pollutes the body. It just completely. And it's, here, I'll show you different things that it does to your body. If you have any one of these, then you know you've got Candida, because it just, people just don't realize. It says, if you have gas or bloating, Candida, brain fog or poor memory, Candida, fatigue or inability to lose weight. I can get people on this Candida cleanse and they can start losing weight without changing. I mean, they was eating their vegetables like I tell them to and everything, but nothing was losing, and that Candida was holding on to everything. And Candida also puts off 70 different toxins in your body. It literally toxins your body. And when people come in and they say, oh, Shirley, you gave me too much information, I can't take all that Candida. Anything will overwhelm them. If the children overwhelm them, their husband overwhelms them. And most times it's Candida, and when I get rid of the Candida, they're just, they can think straight and have a clear mind. Thrush, when a baby has thrush, that is Candida. Nail fungus, any kind of fungus that you have, any jockey itch, any athlete's foot. I tell people, stick out your tongue if it's white, Candida. Itching, but itching can be either Candida or parasites, especially if children, you see them itching their lower rear end. They either got Candida or they got parasites. Allergies of any kind of type. Allergy starts out, and if you don't take care of the allergies, then it goes into asthma. But if you back up and take care of the allergies and get them eating towards the blood type, the allergies will go away. I mean, just like that lady, from a wheelchair to running, and she could do that. When you find out what because he had her on a program where she's eating towards her blood type, and it has a diet in here, what to eat, nothing that's got sugar in it. And then if you have rashes, or if you have anxiety or depression, headaches, dry scaly skin, acne, joint pain, nasal stiffness, congestion, or runny nose, Candida. And so it's got 7 different things that you need to do to get rid of your Candida. And it's pretty simple. It's not nothing that's overwhelming. In fact, if I have the people to do just 3 of them, they do good. Because I always have them to eat towards the blood type. And then the only fruits they can eat is lemons, limes, grapefruit, raspberries, and blueberries, and green apples. Those will not feed Candida at all, but any other kind of fruit will eat Candida. And my A bloods are famous for wanting to eat a banana, and even in their blood type they can't eat a banana. And I had a couple yesterday wanting to eat bananas, and I said, it clogs, it's too much fat and too much sugar. Your body cannot handle it. Okay, and then it says avoid stress and take enzymes. So enzymes is very, very important to take when you're trying to get rid of Candida, because if you got undigested food, guess what that feeds? Candida. And then at night, you take 8 probiotics. Now, I've sat under another doctor, and she had 4 major diseases, and she went all the way up to 24 probiotics. And she kept on going up till she got diarrhea. Then she started going back down. But what she did was she filled her whole colon with friendly bacteria, and all her diseases went away. And I thought, oh, I never even thought about that. So, I mean, you know, when people have a disease, believe me, you will work and work and work and work till you can get rid of it. And then the next one is the 3 different herbs that I use to get rid of it. And it is yeast and fungus detox, and caprylic acid, and pardiacal. And what you do, you start them out on 1 capsule in the morning and 1 in the evening, and then you move them up to 2 and 2 in 3 days, and then you move them up to 3 and 3. You do not start them out real high, because if you do, Candida, it's vicious. It's very vicious. It will come out. I had one lady, she wasn't going to wait. She said, I'm going to kill it all now. She came in and it looked like she had measles, and she had broke out from head to toe because she started out 3 and 3. And she said she didn't think she had much Candida. She had lots of Candida. And I backed her back down to 1 till we got it cleared up, and then 1 and 1, and then moved up slowly. And then it worked out fine. Uno de Galdo, which is cat's claw, that helps with your white blood cells. And you've got to have good health. See, you don't have a good healthy white blood cells when you have Candida. And then if you stop breaking out, I have to get you on lymph gland drainage and kidney drainage, because that cleans out your kidneys and your lymph. And then repair the leaky gut. Now this might even take a year, but it's everybody's fiber and L-glutamine. It's an amino acid that you take, and you take everybody's fiber and L-glutamine. And if you don't repair, it takes a long time. It takes about a year because they have drilled holes, and you got 30 feet of colon that they have drilled holes in, and it says Candida produces carbon dioxide in the intestine, and you have gas and belching and bloating and brain fog. But also, what you have to eat is in the book, and it tells you meat, protein, vegetables that's not starchy. You want those 5 fruits that I told you, lemons, limes, grapefruit, blueberries, raspberries, and a green apple. If you eat anything else, it just feeds the Candida. 1 bite of sugar feeds it 10,000 times. It multiplies it 10,000 times, and you just don't want to deal with that. You don't want to eat no grains, and this is a diet for 3 months, and it will get that stuff down and really works good. You can eat beans, but beans towards your blood type, and walnuts and pecans, you can have that, but no cheese. Cheese has got mold in it. It feeds Candida. And this is one that surprised me. No vinegar. Vinegar feeds, you can have lime and lemons in your dressing, onions and garlic, but no vinegar. Vinegar feeds Candida. And there's 2 sweeteners, it's stevia or xylitol. And then you can have all the herbal teas that you want, as long as they have no caffeine in them. Like peppermint tea, red raspberry. Red raspberry tea, I sell a lot of it out of here. It's one of the highest in iron. It gives you natural iron in your blood, and gives you, because see, when you drink caffeine, caffeine literally destroys the friendly bacteria in your colon for 2 hours after you eat it. So you do not want to touch like coffee or black tea or pop with caffeine in it, or chocolate. All they have caffeine in it, and it will kill your friendly bacteria, and here comes Candida. And what you want is, you do not want Candida. Candida, Candida, it looks like this under the microscope, and you just don't want it. You don't want it drilling your holes. So I hope and pray that you get rid of your Candida and live a long life, a healthy life.